All right. Let's do the usual testing, shall we? Let me make sure this thing is working correctly. Always got to test the audio out. Sound like I was singing it just now. You always got to test the audio out. Are you coming through? It's not working. Is it working? I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing, man. Oh, it is working. Good. Good. Do I need to turn the volume down? Are we good to go? We're good to go. That's good volume. All right, then let's talk it. Welcome to Derry. Let me make this live a fast, quick live. Good. The audio is coming through nice and clear and robust. And very well rounded. Very well rounded indeed, sire. That's good. That's good. All right, then. Whoops. There we go. I just got done watching Welcome to Derry episode 1, or is it Welcome to Derry episode 1? Before I proceed, I apologize for being so rude. Greetings, everyone. It is I, of course, your one and only multipotentialite, neurodivergent host, the Kosmic Jedi. Welcome back to my channel. So we're back at it again after so long. I'm back doing the lives. I'm back doing the lives, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Halloween, by the way, or happy Halloween week. Happy Hallows Eve week. Boy. I put in the caption. Is it in the caption or is it in the caption or description? Both. That the first episode of this show so far, for me, has completely obliterated the entire season of Alien Earth. Before I proceed, are you appreciating the red in the background? Is it giving ominous vibes? Sith vibes, not even Jedi vibes, but Sith vibes, or maybe Jedi vibes with some Sith, a little sprinkle of Sith in the background, in the gene pool, in the blood, lurking in the shadows. Only makes sense that I do the red background for Halloween. It just makes sense, peeps. It just makes sense. So, like I said earlier on, this show is absolutely obliterating Alien Earth season 1. This episode alone, just one episode alone. This is how you do your shows, peeps. This is how you start your show. You get people involved. This is how you let people know, hey, we're not here to play no games. And I was one of the few people, or many people, I assume, who was like, yo, please, can we just get another It movie without having to do, you can do an It prequel movie. I'm ready for it. I don't want no TV show. I didn't want a TV show. Even though my first introduction to It was through a TV show, I was like, I don't want a TV show because I feel It just needs to be cinematic. You go for the experience, you go back home, you talk with your peeps, you go for, I don't know, dinner or lunch or whatever, sit down and have a conversation. I don't want a TV show. I didn't want it. Again, even though my first introduction was from the original TV show, not the books. Not the books. That's one thing about doing the live. This throat thing that I have, I'm always, because I normally edit it out, but doing the lives, it just jars me because I can't catch it in time to then mute because the mic. Never mind. My ADHD is, is always doing this thing because my mind is active. Like, yo, dude, you just let me maintain, contain. It's been a while since you were live. Wusa, contain and maintain. Just like the Penguin TV show on is it HBO? Is DC HBO is DC, right? Isn't that Warner Brothers? I assume it is. Should I Google that real quick? No, never mind. Just like the Penguin show, when that was announced, it's like, dude, why are we getting a TV show focused only on the Penguin and the underbelly of Gotham? I cared nothing for it. Trailer was okay. The character in the movie did well. Just simple, cool. I love Colin Farrell. Was it Colin Farrell? Or Will Ferrell? The Farrell, the one who played him. I love how he portrayed Penguin. It's different. It's nice. It's lovely. But a TV show, come on, guys, come on, a TV show, come on. When it came out, god damn, she was fire. Beautifully done. I'm like, oh shit, y'all can do this. Immediately, I was like, well, you know what? Let me get a pen and paper and start asking HBO what other what other rogues gallery villain we want a TV show for. What? Yo, Pedro. Pedro was popping. Thank you for joining, by the way. I enjoyed the first episode a lot. And facts that and the fact that nobody is safe after chapter and okay. Let's talk about that real quick, Pedro. I thought that was a dream sequence. There's no way you're going to convince me that those children are all dead. The first child in the beginning, Matty, cool. Oh, I should have said spoiler discussion. God damn it, shit. The first child that we saw the episode intro, if he, I'm not if he's dead, that one I can that's cool. That's I can let me woosah. The intro sequence of the family in the car that oh my gosh. I remember when I actually recorded my reaction. So you guys are gonna see that on my Patreon soon when I finally launch it properly. And I was like, when I launched the video, when I started recording the video, I was like, dude, this thing better start hitting the ground ready, hot, spicy, and ready. I don't want no gimmick. No, ooh, you thought it was gonna come up. No, this first episode was like, yo, bruh, I told you, it's no games. It's no games here, sire. It's all gaudy and nastiness and just pure horror. Yes, bring it. Now the other side quest thing, the soldiers at the army base. I like the hint at experiments and something gone wrong somewhere, but I wasn't too sure if that was a real thing because when the kid got into the car and said he just wants to go anywhere but Derry, and the people in the car said they were going to Portland, as when they started driving, I thought, okay, now they're driving away from Derry. The radio station thing, when that started to play, I thought that was, you know, basically I took that as normal. But when the family started losing their shit in the car, and the kid realized that they were going back into Derry, I was like, okay, so when does the weird sequence begin? Like the weirdness of Derry. Derry feels like the show what's that show with the monsters that come alive at nighttime? From from season one. Ooh, yo, that show got me good. From season one was epic. Epic. Okay, absolutely epic. From season one was just pure yumminess. Just pure yumminess. Pure yumminess. Hold on, let me send my live real quick to one of my peeps who's watching the show as well. Just let him know I'm live so he can support a brother. But yeah, from season one was just absolutely epic. Season two, however, just went downhill for me. And then season three, I didn't even watch season. I don't even think I finished watching season three. I think I finished season two. I was like, nah, I'm good. I can't sit here and watch this nonsense. Season three, I was like, nah, I'm not going to watch that at all. I'm the same guy who, after the red wedding, um, of Game of Thrones, I left the show. I said it was too much. It just became too much for me to bear. I love good stories. I love the underdog stuff. People are game when you see people rising from their oppression or their seemingly demise. It's beautiful. It's a simple story trope. But after the red wedding in Game of Thrones, I said, nah, y'all ain't gonna get me like that. Nah, it's too much. It was far too much to bear. I said, you know what? We good. We are so good with this one. So good. I'm gonna bother someone right now with my live link to see if they'll join. There's a particular person I want to bother right now. I'm going to see if they're going to join. They'll be like, "Why are you sending me this nonsense? I don't watch this shit." Not my live videos, just the show itself. I just want to see what people are going to. There we go. I'm cool. We done? I'm done. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah. So Game of Thrones, Red Wedding. That was it for me. I said after that episode, we're good. I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. And I left the show. I completely left the show. However, season one was epic. So Derry feels like season one of From to me, where it's just this creepy town, creepy world, and it seems normal from outside, and everyone's doing their thing. But when you get knee deep in, even while I was doing my watch reaction, I was like, oh, so it obviously likes trauma, fear, anger, sadness, people who are by themselves. It doesn't go after strong people. It goes after weak people, negative people, sad people, putrid people. It feeds off. It seems to feed off happy people as well. If you're too happy, it is like no, I don't like that shit. We don't like that. You're too giddy giddy. You smile too much. Everything's giddy giddy. Woo. No. You're too happy. You're wearing bright colors and shit. No, we need some trauma in your life. So Homeboy feeds off everything negative. Everything negative. Sadness, trauma, anger, hate, fear, doubt. And fear is the most sweetest element it loves to feed off of. So I want to see what this show does. I want to see how far it goes because for the first episode alone, I said, okay, you boys ain't playing. I likes that. I like this is the second show I didn't want to happen. I didn't feel any need or desire for that I'm rooting for so far. The Penguin show got me off the ground. I was like, yo, dude, whatever they do with this show, I'm looking forward to a season two. Even if they don't do a season two, it was a good ride nonetheless. It was a good ride. So I'm happy to be one of the guys who was like, I don't want to see a Penguin show. It did well. I don't want it's clown show. It's doing well so far. And this is the first episode. It's the first episode. The rest of the episodes might suck big time. Could suck ass. Could be rubbish, useless, pathetic, blah, blah, blah. But the first episode alone, I'm saying it again with my big balls and big chest. Big balls and big chest. This show, or the first episode alone so far, for me, I absolutely enjoyed it compared to the entire season of Alien Earth. Compared to the entire season. You heard it well. Let me say it again. The first episode of It, Welcome to Derry, for me, completely obliterates the entire season of Alien Earth. Absolutely. They've done an excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. I'm hoping what I saw at the end of this first episode is a dream sequence. I'm trying to figure out who the hell was dreaming. Who smoked something? Or did somebody spike their drink? There's no way. Ain't no way you're trying to convince me that whatever happened is real. No way. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I was writing notes like, okay, this is the person who was dreaming, and I was like, okay, so where did they go to fall asleep to dream, and what did they drink to dream, and where did the weirdness start? Because the way that the first child just, oh my god, I'm feeling it for these children. The adults maybe, but the children the most because they're the ones who are getting their asses whipped, and they're so easily susceptible. So it makes sense that the creature or monster is drawn to not drawn to them. They're easy bait, they're easy target. You could argue that children are the most tastiest meals for a creature like that because of how they believe in anything, goodness or fear, or how fear activates in their system. Dude, the whole premise is just it's just sweet. This thing is hungry. An interdimensional entity is hungry and feeds off fear. I want to even go above and beyond. I wonder how many planets this thing is terrorized and devoured and just annihilated of fear. Just fed off every living creature, from animals to not so intelligent beings to intelligent beings. I imagine it has visited other alien planets, not just Earth. So if it's an interdimensional, intergalactic entity, it must have devoured planets. Worse than Galactus, who eat your shit like it tastes good. He'll convert your thing into energy. With Homeboy, it said, nah, bro, I'm gonna terrorize the shit out your ass first, cuz. What you mean? Not just gonna eat my no, I wanna season your body. shit. He said, nah. What? No, no. I'm not Galactus. No, I'm just no. Sit down and just no. I want to be part of my meal. You know, I want to chase my chickens. All right. You know, I want to blast my fish out the water. I want to spook them in the water so they jump out so I can catch them in my mouth. So no, no, no. I'm a partaker entity. I don't just sit down and watch my planet, the planet that I want to eat, get devoured. No, no, sorry, Bob. It said, nah, bro. I want to partake in your demise, sweetheart. I want to see you drool blood. I want to see fear out of your skin, your pores. I want to smell that shit. Hey, 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 this thing is dangerous. This thing is absolute. At least there's a win scenario, there's a window to beat it, but you have to know what it is first. But by the time you even catch it at its game, catch it at its game, but by that time you're done. Your goose is fully cooked. It's fully cooked. By the time you catch that thing at its game, your goose, a goosey soup, your goose is cooked. How are you gonna beat this thing? How will you even tell your other fellow men that there's a thing called it or a clown or this creature? How do you convince or inform someone that this thing is out to just decimate? How do you convince someone? How? You're finished. And that fear alone, like shit, no one believe me, and you're all in your head. I imagine this thing goes after introverts and ADHD. We must taste the best. We must taste the best out of all the different types of human beings. The egotistical ones, he wouldn't even bother. That's probably like starters. That's not. It's not the main course. That's egotistical ones. Oh, I always get them. I always get those ones. Oh, macho, I'll kill you. Easy meals. But the introverts, the shy ones, the neurodivergent ones, the neuro spicy ones. Oh, those are the ones who taste the best. Especially when we clued on, we catch on quick. I imagine we're the I think it's like it's like a double entendre. We're the ones who taste the best to it, but I imagine we're the ones who are of that were. I think it's threatened of us the most because we're clued on. We catch on to shit quick. Like, hey, that don't sound right. That don't seem right. That don't smell right. Then we figure the shit out real quick. So an entity like that, you want to come at us real quick and get us early. Otherwise, you leave us lingering around for too long. We figure shit out quick and figure out how to get you back. We're gonna be the ones who doing the research. Pardon me, doing the Googles and the newspaper articles. We're gonna be asking grandmas and grandpas questions. We're gonna be everywhere, going to the nerds and the blurs and the geek guys. We're gonna be all over the place, finding out. What do you know about this thing that crash landed so and so year ago and all that stuff. Look, I think off out of alignment. I can see myself in my reflection. Just seems so weird. The color, it's that neurospicy thing again. I like things in order to an extent. It just felt so off. What the hell? It was the way I'm sitting down. I guess the way I'm sitting down. Whatever. So yeah, I think it's like a double-edged sword for it. It with the smart one. The smart ones when we figure out, hey, there's a interdimensional entity that feeds off our fear and our sadness and our hate and pain. We gotta convert that shit into something useful. So it doesn't like alchemists. We're the alchemists. We're the ones who be like, no, 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 no. Now we know how to beat you. You're done. So it's gotta catch us early. Otherwise, if it lets us slip through its fingers or through its claws or through its whatever tentacles thing, it's game over. We'll be rallying for people, and I don't even think we need to rally for people. As long as we make people aware of it, I think it thrives when you don't know it's around. It definitely thrives of when you're alone, but definitely of fear. When you don't know it exists, yeah. Because once you know it exists, then it has to operate differently. It can't do the shadows thing. It can't catch you off guard when you're alone. It has to shock you with fear. And again, fear, spices up the meat, the flesh it's about to eat. It needs you, immobilized, completely numb, just full of fear and anxiety and stress. So the dairy is ripe for that, or is ripe with that. So I imagine if no one deals with it early, it's just going to be going from town to town to town to town. And when a town is fully decimated and years have gone by, some people find the town and say, oh, it's a very derelict town. We can, what's that word? People, I've forgotten that word. Oh, when you transform a neighborhood, Shit. I cannot believe. It's a particular word. It's slipping my tongue, man. It's like it's coming and going. Oh my good. I can. Oh shit. Anyway, wait. Gentrify. When you gentrify a neighborhood, you're like, yeah, this, change up a little bit. Just get more people in. Yeah, add a cinema here, bowling alley, this and that. Yeah, I wonder how it survives. How long does it chill? Like when you eat a child, what's that? What does that taste like? Taste like? I don't know. I just said that. How long does it last in your system? A week, 2 weeks, a month, a year? Like after you've devoured one child, what's the digestive process like? Digestion. What is that? Is that a week, 2 weeks? Like how often does it need to feed? How often does it need to devour? Is it just constantly hungry? Or is it just greedy? Or does it just eat when it feels like eating? Like, what is the procedure like? What is the procedure like? Because golly, this thing is going to be a challenge for this town, a major challenge. And I wonder how I imagine the really, really wicked people, especially the adults, they're easily puppeted. So those ones, that's why I'm like, yeah, the egotistical ones, you'd be like, nah, you're easy food. I don't need to work hard for you. I think this thing likes to chase its prey. Hence the whole point of you get them, stressed and full of anxiety enough and fear, they taste sweeter and better that way. Ooh, wow, they must taste like dumplings or chicken wings or fish or all of the above and then some. Yeah. So it's just constantly hungry, or has it have ever been nice? Has it ever helped something out or someone out? Oh, dude, looks like it's gonna be a good show. Looks like it's going to be a good, 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 good show. And Pedro says, but the CGI needs to improve big time. That baby was lacking a bit. I don't know. That's a good point, but I don't know. I feel to introduce the whole messy thing so early, I wasn't expecting this. I think viewers like myself were like, nah, somebody's. When I saw the baby, I was like, hey, somebody's dreaming. Somebody's definitely dreaming. Because when the kid got into the car, I was like, okay, cool. They're going to Portland, cool. And even that felt like a trap as well, because he wanted to leave Derry and he was hitchhiking. So I was thinking to myself, okay, the first car that drove by didn't stop. So that means I don't feel it has full control over every adult. Obviously, it depends on the child as well. Children are clued on, and well, I don't think they didn't make it known that the boy didn't like. Yeah, I gotta watch it again. They didn't make it known that he was aware of weird shenanigans or weird things going on, or weird. I mean, he was aware of weird things going on, or he was aware of the it entity. He clearly just didn't like his father, obviously, and wanted to leave the town. So leaving the town, the fact that he's leaving the town and then it wanted him back, that had to be the whole ploy. That had to be the whole ploy. But why not just get him in his house or get him? Damn, I'm thinking because he didn't get him in the cinema. He had to find a sick group of people, a sick family, get the boy to hitchhike in that particular family because the other family, the other car didn't stop. The second car stopped, and then the car had the family inside. Yeah, that's disgusting because this dude, this thing has some, this thing's powerful. This thing can take over an entire family. Yeah, that's home. That's an all you can eat buffet. That's an all you can eat buffet. So much so you probably just it's gonna wait. Like, no, I won't eat you yet. I'll let you think you've won. You know, let you beef up some years. Give you a year or two to fatten up a little bit. Then I catch you off guard. Yeah, yeah, that's a very nasty creature right there. It's a very nasty creature. I don't know how they're going to. This is the backstory, so I'd like to see how it crash landed, where it came from, and if there are other entities like it, or if it's part of a species. If it's a singular thing, this is like good versus evil, right? So what? The devil? This is like this is like their version of Satan or Lucifer or what? How do you describe this entity? Like, where does it come from? Like I said, the interdimensional aspect of it. It must you can't convince me it hasn't wiped out other civilizations. You can't. You can't. It must have. It must have devoured other civilizations, dude. Dude, this thing will eat for life. If you don't kill this thing or cook this thing, it'll eat for life. That means every scary story you tell your children about Jabberwocky or beware of this, beware of that, it could just feed off that information alone. No, 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 no. If we live in a world where monsters like Jason, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, and Jason, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, and what's the other guy? The guy with the Halloween mask. If they were all real, and everyone's telling stories about these different characters, all it has to do is just sit in the shadows and use that fear from the children to feed itself, and it's game over. That's a very powerful entity. I want to see how they're going to defeat this thing, because it's like Jeepers Creepers, right? It's got this cycle of death and revival. It's a shame that you could somehow give the moniker of the Phoenix to it. I think that sucks. I think that sucks, dude. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like that, I just did that. I don't like that I just did that. But that's the only way I could describe it. You can't permanently kill it, but you can defeat it, and then it slumbers like Jeepers Creepers and then starts again. But I guess it's an allegory for overcoming your fear and anxiety and living in a better environment, because I don't think this thing can thrive in a very positive, um, happy environment. Even if in said positive, happy environment they have some, down times and some sadness going on, as long as you have togetherness, I don't think this thing can survive in a situation where people are working together, and there's no distrust amongst the people, amongst a nation or an empire or village or tribe. Yeah, it's going to pick off one or two people or more, for sure, but it goes after weakness, after people who are separated from others. I don't think it. I mean, let me hold my horses, because this first episode it devoured those children. Didn't waste time. But then again, it's children, so it's an easy target, easiest target, and the sweetest target. But if you're going after people who are aware, who are clued on, they got guns, they got weapons. There has to be a way, or there has to be multiple ways to defeat you. That's the whole, I guess, point of the allegory. Despite how strong and how powerful this thing is and how long lived it is, it can still be beaten. It can still be defeated. So I like that aspect as well. But until then, it's going to have fun. Plus it must have it itself must feel fear. How about that? It needs fear to survive or to exist, but it also must feel fear. Pardon me. Surely you'd be afraid of being taken out, or because you're an immortal infinite entity. So is it the allegory of good versus evil? And then where is so the goodness or the champion against this kind of entity that seems to have a lot of power, shape shift, that can come out from this thing is tangible, both tangible and intangible at the same time. It'll show up in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your wardrobe and whatnot, and no one else will see it. Only you can see. It can make you see it alone and make you and others see it. Hey, yo, you won't play around with that kind of dude, man. You want to fuck this dude up real quick. You want to end this guy real quick. Oh, jeez, man, this episode was just so lit. I can't even get my words straight properly. Episode was so lit. How one episode can make an entire season look like trash is something else to me. It is something else to me. I can sit down here and tell you, oh, this part of episode 1 of Alien Earth was cool, and this part of episode 5 was also cool. But one episode alone makes an entire season look like baby poop. Shit. Nah, I'm sorry, man. Couldn't care less. I'm so glad. I think in terms of fear after the first time. You think so? Nah, something like this. PK, no. I don't. No, no, no. It didn't even waste time in this one, because with the boy in the car who did the hitchhike, I thought the show would take a while. I mean, I saw the trailer, don't get me wrong, but I thought that was supposed to be like years ahead or something. But the fact that it didn't even waste time, my brain is still doing the calculation. He's in the cinema alone. He could have got him when he was watching the movie alone, quietly. He didn't, because the adults are numb, right? So the adults would see it, or they wouldn't see it, because it can project itself to you and to you only. So cool. That's an awesome power to have, by the way. There are 5,000 people in front of me. I'll only make you see me. That is an awesome power to have. So it goes after this child when the child leaves the cinema. Doesn't even project itself to the child or to the black girl. Then when the cars come in, the first car, red, by the way, I don't know if that means anything, but I know red is the balloon color. So the first car drives by, and you could say, "Oh, that time period, adults picking up children was weird." No, 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 no. What I'm talking about is the I'm trying to figure out the who it has its tentacles inside and who it doesn't. It used that family to get the child inside the car so it could do what it did to the child. That's planning. That's planning. And I imagine because of all the shit the boy has gone through, it's you're tenderizing the meat. I'm not rushing you. I'm not rushing you. I'm not. You're on your way to my belly. Get in my belly. I'm not rushing you. Take your time. And I know daddy's mean to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mommy doesn't even know you are going through pain. It's okay. So your friends don't believe you. It's okay. Come. I give you cuddles in my belly. Hey, it's a maniacal creature, dude. That is a maniacal creature. Sick, sick, sick thing. Sick creature. It just chilled. Homeboy said, "Nah, don't worry. Oh, look, there's a car coming over. You could get in that car." Because the other car ignored, or you could say it was controlling the first car and chose not to control the guy not to stop, or chose control the driver of the first car, the red car, not to stop for the child. But that's too much power. I feel this thing has power, but not too much power. This thing has enough power for now, but not too much. Because when the first car didn't stop, I was like, interesting. That means it doesn't have full control of everyone in town. Second car stopped. It's a family. It's all giddy. They're all happy. "Oh, poor child, you're cold. Get in the car. Where are you off to?" "Anyway, but Derry, come in, honey. Here's a blanket." I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I don't want to become cynical. Like, "Oh, it's too good to be true." I thought, okay, this is genuine. This is nice. They're talking. They're singing. Little kid was like, "Oh, Buffalo, BUF." Also, he looked like he's a little different. ADHD, neurodivergent like me, introvert or whatever. No, he's not introverted because introverts would be he'd have been to himself. He's spelling every new word that comes out. Mommy's like, "Oh, he spells every new word. It's a phase." And the girl in the background pulls out the thing. It says liver. I'm like, okay, liver, I guess. But why are we focusing on this thing? Opens it and it's all slimy. I said, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I was giving it like benefit of the doubt, like, oh, maybe it's one of those families where they eat differently, their diet's different, they do things differently, they're like raw foodist or something. Nah, then when she dips her hand into the slime, even then oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Then she pulls her hand out, sniffs it. I said, "Yep, game over." Game over. The hitchhike part, nah, I was cool with it. The first car, like, I wish the first car picked him up, but it's okay. When she sniffed her fingers, I said, "Yeah, yeah, your boy's about to get his ass whooped." I don't. In my head, I was like, Can he kick the door down? Can he break? It's too small. Bones won't work to break glass." Okay, but then again, how strong were the glasses of cars those days? Surely a small boy his size can kick the glass and jump out. Dude, I was like, I don't even know how you guys are going to do the sequence, because you guys are not going to make a small boy do his own stunt to break through a glass or kick the door down or something. So you guys have to find a way to end the sequence, kill this kid off camera or on camera. My brain was doing a lot while I was watching the scene. You got to make it work. You've got to make it work. Then when the whole shit kicked into full gear, I said, she, y'all boys ain't playing. And she said, "Oh, baby is coming out, out." I said, "Oh my god, dude!" I looked away how many times, man? This episode had me looking away. I don't remember the book though. The book and the adaptations don't fully work the same. Oh, really, PK? Okay. Oh, that's how they be doing. I thought these guys were like into the lore hardcore. They don't mess around with the source material. Okay, okay. Honestly, I don't think Pennywise, so he was in Derry. So probably. Oh, hold on a second. You are onto something, my friend. So you saying the other things at play? What the time period, the racism and whatnot, or what? And I think Derry's the one who's the mastermind. I think Derry just happened to land at a particular time period in a particular town where the foundation is ripe for a lot of bullshit. a lot of nasty shit to occur, and it's going to feed off wickedness, weakness, fear, irrational fear, fear of the black people are taking over our jobs, or fear that they're gonna dominate us, or fear of it's whatever fear it is, especially an irrational fear, and unfounded and untruthful fear. Yeah, it's that's food. I don't care what shape it is. It tastes good, smells good. I'm gonna eat that shit up. I'm gonna eat. Let me know. I don't know where you're getting that one from, PK. I'm not sure, because if it didn't land in Derry, if it landed in Japan, Tokyo, if it landed in what do you call it, Mexico or wherever, it's still going to do the same. Its motto is food. It needs to feed off people's fear and nothing else. And the anxiety and everything else is part of it. I don't think it's going to feed off happiness. No, I think when you stand up against it, it just feels like it's a very simple allegory. You come together, fight against weakness, and thankfully we don't have an entity that comes to life and then rips us apart from our own fear and weakness and anxiety. This thing tore apart those children like it was nothing. I'm under the impression that was a dream sequence. Somebody's asleep when that shit happened. Now somebody need to convince me otherwise. Somebody fell asleep and we're watching their dream sequence. I think Lily's the one who fell asleep. I can't wait to edit my reaction. I can't, because this was a beautiful, beautiful first episode. I just hope it maintains the momentum. That's all I'm asking for. Don't go all peak and woo and then dip. Nah, you've got to maintain momentum, because this is what Alien Earth did. Alien Earth came out, and everybody like, ooh, yeah. Even I was like, again, this is the one show that failed me. The one show that didn't make sense to me completely from beginning to end. Because I was like, wait, Penguin got me. I was like, I don't want a Penguin show, but they did a good job. Alien Earth came out and said, I'm gonna pee in your face, in your mouth, down your throat, in your brain, bruh. Some people like golden showers. I don't. Back off me, please. Relax yourself. Face turn or face around and fuck out of here. Stupid, incompetent. My favorite word, by the way. One of my favorite words. Incompetent show. Incompetent. How does one episode of this show, one episode alone, make you, get hyped for the whole season? One episode got me deliberating. I wonder if it's a dream sequence. Maybe somebody is dreaming. Maybe somebody's still listening. Maybe they're freaking in a what do you call it? Therapy session. I'm still thinking somebody was asleep, because the trailers didn't show no other children. We showed other additions to the children, but the main children is just children we saw in the first episode. So you're telling me somebody fell asleep. Somebody fell asleep, and I like the way it bled, because I didn't know. I mean, this show or this episode showed me when the shit hit the fan. When the parents in the car who picked up Maddie started acting weird. I like that this is when it started. What I'm trying to figure out is the radio. When the radio station was talking about the mutants and the radiation and mutation and all that stuff, the experiments, I was like, okay, so which part are we supposed to take in as gospel, as this is real, and which part is it doing its thing? It's doing it there, yeah. But because I was like, okay, so the radio thing is cool, because we're supposed to pay attention to the radio. We're supposed to. So that's in the background. Daughter's like, can you turn it off? And I'm like, that's key information, right? That's got to be part of. You pay attention. It's going to come up in the next few episodes. I was like, okay, take notes. And the experiments, and then our army base, and then the kid who loves the aliens and sci-fi and comics and whatnot, was talking about different experiments. Okay, that's a callback. So that means I gotta start taking notes. Oh man, listen, I can't even talk. I love it when a show makes you want to go back. I missed something. Can I rewind it? I heard something. Let me go back. What did they say? Then you've won. You've won. If I have to rewind your conversation, you've won. Even if I didn't hear you, you've won. To me, you've won. You've won. I didn't want to rewind none of Alien Earth episode except maybe 5. Episode 5. Everything else was just annoying. You can't be sat watching the show and you're just frowning and upset. This show had me like this a lot. Then I had to chill and then they'll sit down and talk. And oh, I heard somebody call my name from the toilet. I heard somebody whisper my name, and the bird said, "Kiss my ass." Have you ever heard a bird say, "Kiss my ass"? And the tall, slim kid, he is hilarious. There's about the four children who got me good. Like their acting is on point. And this is the magical thing as well of getting children involved. I don't even know where they go to, what spice they sprinkle in the atmosphere for these children to find these children. I don't even know if they talked to them that this is the show we're doing. It's about a scary clown. Have you seen it before? Have you seen the original? Do your parents know about the reboot? Or do they even tell them about the book? How do you get these children on board to understand the concept of what's going on and to sell it so well? I think Lily is a good actress. The one that got me the most, Maddie's a good. The first boy we introduced, we got introduced with the show with. He's a very good actor. Good, good, good. Lily's good, but the funny one, the tall funny one, he delivers the line like he believes what he's saying. Like he knows this is funny shit. Like it's like he's doing two jobs. He's doing it. He's releasing his tension through the humor as a character, and he knows what he's saying is funny but serious at the same time, and yet it's funny to the audience. I don't know if it's one of those things where he's aware people are going to be watching this part and going to find this part funny. I don't know. I don't. Yes, you know, you're only as good as the writer. The person delivering the lines only as good as the person who's written the lines, of course. Or you could say either one of them is better. I don't know how you wanna discuss that one. But the boy, he delivers the lines so well that I'm forgetting I'm watching children acting about a thing that's not real. So I believe the world feels real. The school feels real. That bully scene with the pickle stuff. That's one thing that tires me about old school. Not even old school, about American schools. Or I don't know what, you know. Their school system is different from Europe school system. So their high school is different. This whole thing where someone is being bullied and a bunch of jackasses in the corner stand together and just laugh. It's infuriating as a being. Not whether you're black, you're brown, you're as a being to see someone else get done wrong by someone else and you laugh. You weren't even part of the trap. You're minding your business and something happens and this person is being attacked or ridiculed. You turn and ha ha ha. Such a weird thing. And I know you could say it's part of the show because welcome to Derry. So Derry's a little twisted now. It's an American trope. I don't even know how they think it's a repeated trope. And I'm like, don't you guys get bored of that you gave birth to this trope? So much so I imagine bullies got more firepower from watching other bullies in TV shows or movies do nonsense to them and not even get their comeuppance until you clap somebody in the head with a freaking rollerblade or roller skate. Then they're like, oh, we got to call your parents in. But you bitches didn't reprimand these motherfucking bullies early. Nah. Somebody need to get their eyeball taken out. I'm not kidding. I went through bullying as well. So the shit hits home for me. I don't like that shit. I understand if it's a small posse of putrid minded children who are probably bullied by their parents or whatever. It's not every time you got to feel bad for the wicked, incompetent, putrid, diseased, demonized children. Fuck them kids. Some children just want to exist. School system is fucked up. They're probably stressed with homework. You probably got people who don't even know how to read properly. Then on top of all that shit they're going through in their personal, mini world experience, they're trying to make friends in this new environment. It's normally three douchebags, pretty girl and then two zombie girls. Or jockey boy and two zombie boys. Yeah, boss. Yeah. You're a dickhead. That's what boss said. So you're a dickhead, right, boss? Fucking, he gets on my nerves. It feels like it feels like America has a real life that feeds off this nonsense trope over and over again. So much so, the psychology is real. The psychology is real. You watch movies like that consistently. Some people won't want to go to school, and you want to step it up to school shootings as well, bruh. Then when the kid who got bullied too much has had enough, he or she finds their parents' key to their weapons box. Oh, it's such a troubled child. You bitches did nothing. They want to feel sorry for the kids who got popped. Check your shit, fam. Check your shit. That shit got on my nerves. Pickle jar drops. 10 people. Ha 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 ha. What are you, fucking zombies? You're demons from hell. That's normal to you. What happens every time? It happened to me. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You just learn English, math, and science. Process the brain. Let it work and say, hey, that shit ain't right. Cut it out. And stand up to other bullshit. Them kids, yo, this show better let bullies get the comeuppance, man. Quick time. Quick time. No. Baddies gotta get their asses whipped too. Let me catch up with these comments before they pile up on me. Better things. I think the showrunner said in the HBO podcast that it is not just Pennywise, it'll be fear itself. I knew it. It makes sense. It makes sense because when the soldiers were talking about war and whatnot, and the general said when the nukes drop, and the black guy was like, no, if not when. So I like that whole back and forth. You know, that one person believes in goodness, the other person is like, oh, this is, it's a logical thing. What's that? It's a word I'm looking for. I'm missing my words today. Shit. Practical. Pardon me. It's a practical thing for the other one. So no, it's going to happen. It's going to. It's just this is war. It's war, man. What are you doing? What are you in the army for? If you don't, it's going to happen. The other guy's like, no. If optimist, I'm not here. Yeah, I fight to protect and defend, but still, I don't just go in thinking everyone's going to die. Guns blazing. No, you can still fight and protect, still with the intention in the heart saying no. It's going to change. It's going to get better, and I like that. So him, I'm paying attention to as well. Hopefully, his character or the goodness of his character bleeds well into the family, and I can see that's where it is going to target. That's someone is going to target. If there's a chink in your armor or chink in your family's armor, ooh, yeah, it doesn't like togetherness. Even outside of the concept that Stephen, is it Stephen? What's his name? The guy who's come up with this story. Even outside of the concept, entities like this don't last long. If you have to feed off of one aspect of a being, the fear aspect is not the final total aspect of human beings or animals. We still have the ability to experience bliss. I feel that's a higher frequency. Love, bliss, joy, happiness. Those are higher frequencies than fear. Fear is a very low frequency, but you need a lot of things to consistently impact a thing or a being over and over again to get them so below the regular natural frequencies of joy, happiness, and bliss and peace and stability and just a level state of being, just chilling. Look at the stars over there. Look at the butterflies. Damn, I wonder what they're thinking. Just state of chill. This thing has to go at you over and over and over again. So when someone would tell me, oh, in life it's always sadness and yada yada, I'm like, no, that don't make no sense. Because again, stepping outside of the concept that Stephen King, thank you, Pedro, by the way, that Stephen King came up with. This is not like a unique came up. You're taking from what already exists. You're calling this thing it. It's an entity that feeds a fear. It's this beautiful allegory. It works. It works. But the fact that you need me, just like the vampire thing, I used to be shook up over that whole trope for a while, but it took me a while to figure out. Like, hold on a second. I didn't make you. You didn't make you. You exist the same way I exist. You need sustenance the same way I need sustenance. But something is telling me you need it more than I do. I don't feed off of blood the same way you do. You need me shook up. You need me afraid. And there seems to be grand rules in the scheme of things that exist behind closed doors. You can't enter my house as a vampire without my permission. So you got to play politics. You got to play tricks. I mean, you got to dress up as a pizza delivery guy. You got to dress up as a postman. You got to dress up as someone who's fixing the pipes or something, or doing something in my house. You've got to act. Me, I'm just about barely being. I'm just figuring out if my lungs are well, if I should be eating this. What's my diet supposed to be? What's my blood type? I'm just about figuring shit out. Do I like basketball? Can I play basketball for long? Can I play football? So much things I'm just trying to figure out. You're just out, you're hungry. And your bitch ass can even be outside of the house until 6 a.m. 6 p.m. When the sunset, you come out and chill. That's not living. That ain't living no way, shape, or form. You could argue, some other creatures don't even get to see sunlight on the water. Yeah, they don't even know what sunlight is. So they straight chilling. We're thinking that it bothers them, but what they don't know wouldn't affect them in that sense. You, however, you cannot exist without said a plasma. And you need me under some form of hallucination or illusion, you're shook up of garlic, you're shook up of holy water, shook up of the crucifix, you're shook up of a wooden stake or silver. So yeah, you need me shook up. You need me confused. You need me unintelligent. You need me clueless. You need me to be in an unbelievable state as well. Somebody says vampires, please. No such thing as vampires. Bitch is like, yep, pray. Easy pray. Get that motherfucker real quick. The fact he don't even believe we exist. Easy food. Quick, 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 quick. So I feel it is the same thing. There's these rules that are in play, and it takes these little children or whoever the children team up with to figure out the rules and say, hey, this thing needs us to feed. If we don't, if we stand up against it and we're no longer afraid of it, it loses. It loses that ability to keep us in fear. And it constantly, again, like prodding and poking. You got to keep poking and prodding. You know, it's a good period to be in where, oh, racism, oh, fuck black people and these N-words and shit. All right, there you go. So, oh, shit, that's good. Let me just, rotate this motherfucker on the spike right now. Hey, you just called you an N-word. You like that shit? He just called you an N-word, boy. He just called you boy. You gonna take that shit, boy? Get you that, So you want people wild up and shit. So yeah, war, I don't like the Chinese motherfuckers. Yeah, keep coming over here. Native Americans, yeah. Here you go. You just keep rotating their meats. Oh, it's gonna taste good. Your kid's gonna taste lovely when I finish you, motherfucker. So that kind of entity, I like to figure shit out quick. That's why I said earlier on, ADHD, neurodivergent, neurospicy, all those children and adults who are sharp like that will say, hey, I don't figure out your game. It's got to go after them quick. Those are the first. Once you remove the intelligent ones, the highly spiritual ones, whether or not you hold on to a Bible or Quran, once you go after those ones, everyone else is game. But at the same time, those ones taste different. Their essence just tastes different. The same thing with like the lights. There's a beam about you. There's an energy about you. You got a light to you. That's why darkness keeps following you around, trying to weaken you. That's why I keep saying the trope. I get it. I'm not trying to. Although it's such an easy. No, you're along for the ride. What I'm saying is, there's a dance you have to do where you say, despite how powerful this entity is, you gotta balance it out in a way where you say, hey, we can still kick its ass and do it clean. You gotta do it in a smooth way, not just like, oh, it's gotta be a way to do it. Because if I see you, you don't want to eat it yet. So that means you got to do more things to this thing before you eat the meat. I'm like, no, I thought you were powerful. I thought your jaw was like, you just find your target and but you gotta, you're out here like this. I need more fear. He just cheated on you, man. It's the 5th time, Beverly. He doesn't like King Beverly. Beverly just stabs the husband. Yeah, I can feel it. It's gotta stoke. It's gotta keep prodding the meat. It's not tender yet, man. It's not. I need more carnage. Yeah, racism all ripe. And then when it's done with one town, onto the next. When I started the live, I said, being that it's an intergalactic entity, it must have devoured other planets. Just thinking of that alone. I mean, isn't this the same story where they said the Earth is on the back of a giant turtle? So it's not. It's like we're zoomed into Earth. Ooh, a time period in racism and war. Yeah, but you zoom out this cocksucker. Wait, what? A giant turtle? Nah. If you can give me that from the Stephen King story, and you're saying this is the real truth of his origin story, then it is not. Nah, spin around. But once I know that on the Richter scale of all the emotions, all the frequencies that we all emit at different times, sadness, joy, anxiety, stress, bliss, happiness. What else? What else is there? Out of all of them, you only hone in on one. Yeah. That lets me know the higher form of being that creates everything existence is not incompetent. It's still competent enough to say, yo, I've designed you to only feed off of these creatures, and I designed you to go after fear the most. So we can learn from that and say, hey, hold on a second. We stopped this bullshit. We stopped the war. We stopped the racism. We stopped the bigotry and all that shit, which isn't even natural. We cut that shit out. Then you cease to exist. And you like that shit. So they must be like mini agents of it, just running around, just like, yeah, stoke the fire there. He just called you boy. Yeah, he just took your land. Yeah, he just said everybody should look like me, blue eyes and blonde hair. No, big noses is ugly. Look at this skin, is brown and dark. Everybody should look like me. Then so we, yo, once I figure your shit out, that's why I said this thing can't stand ADHD kids. It can't. But obviously, a child that's alone and it's bullied, all those little. The show is God. This yo, it's got potential. The bullying is part of the whole breaking down of the character of the armor of every being. You bully, you poke, big nose. You're too different. You don't look like us. Why? And all this to me still points out incompetency and lack of intelligence. For example, when the black guy got on the base and everybody saluted him, and then the one guy was just like, what are you doing? Sucking your you. I'm like, calm down, calm down. Just leave the base or find another. When someone wants to show you, I will salute you. First of all, let's break this shit down. That thing got on my nerves quick. I don't care what time period it is. You're a being. You're a being. The human is secondary. You are what you are. There's no divine voice in your head or outside of your head that says, when he comes, don't salute. You created this concept of salute. This, this. It's all things we made up. There's no secret bird that showed us tweet, tweet. And we all said, oh, the bird does this when it sees its people. So we got to start doing. You created this thing. Money, and it's the concept, it's a construct. We all made it up. So you see someone who has arms and legs and a head like you, but his pigment is different. And be also time period, so it's okay. I'm not disputing the time period. What I'm disputing is the incompetency and the belittling of self. Thinking belittling of self is belittling the other person. I won't salute. This is not real. This won't change the heat of the sun. Like if it's too warm, I'm like, I want it to be hot, and I do this and it gets hotter. This affects nothing in our existence. This doesn't reduce my blood pressure or increase my blood pressure. If I get turned on by a woman and I'm like, I want to see her nipples, and I do this and the nipples come out. Or if I'm hungry and I'm like, I want to quench my hunger. This doesn't quench hunger. This is nothing. It's a gesture we've agreed to as a salute. It's so when he said, I'm not going, I was like, you're people like that, you make me laugh. Like, you have no intelligence, my guy. You can just open your mouth and put food in, drink water, and then bye-bye. Fuck out of here with your shit. Let me woosah this shit right now. Let me woosah. Go back to the comments. I'm always missing the comments. Shit gets too spicy in my lives, man. Insurance said, so got to catch up again to Pedro and PK. God damn, these boys. Fingers are fast. I like it. Not complaining. I read the other comics. Entities like the turtle. Okay, so the turtle thing is real. I don't even know if they're going to touch on that. I think it might remove the audience. People who don't really know the lore, it might remove them from the show. But I'm game for it. If they show the turtle, I'm game for it. Which is weird, though. You can watch a show where nasty things are going on with a weird monster, but people freak out at seeing a huge alien turtle. I don't know. I think Sharon said, in the end, it's good and evil. There we go. I think I got to the point where Pedro's making already. Yep. At the end, it's good versus evil. But I love what Stephen King has done with this thing. It's made evil and fear and disorder and disharmony and wickedness and all that stuff a tangible entity. And that's why I said the simplest way is to defeat it is just not to give into what it wants us to do. But it just makes sense that it happened to land in Derry, or did it change? Did it fly to this particular location? So, I just want to randomly land here. Pardon me. And then go from different location to location, or is it just the cosmos and then Earth gravitational pull, and then everything else that happens outside of Earth, and then it just happens to land in Derry? It's genius to me. It's simple. It's just so simple. It's effective. Like the adaptation always treats Pennywise as a bully to simplify it, but in the book it's a bit more complicated, and it has moment of the book from his perspective. How can it's more complicated in the book? Oh, damn! Stephen King must have been cooking good. Where did homeboy smoke to get this story in the first place? It's a simple trope, but how did he construct? Why is the Earth on the flying huge turtle on its back? Why? Yeah, I want him to touch on that, man. Because turtle symbology, it's different cultures, right? No, hopefully they're bold enough. Has he ever had an interview where he was asked, "Where the hell did you get this turtle concept thing?" Yeah, I want to talk to homeboy. I would like to know. Yo. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Why not a buffalo or I don't know, a water? Why not a whale? Why not in the belly of a whale? Why is it on the back of a turtle? It's too. It just feels too abstract to just be nothing. It's got to come from somewhere or something. It's gotta. To be fair, Stephen King created a trope. I'm lost with trope. It's the bully trope. Cycle insert. It's also a cycle. So like okay, so like I said earlier on the live, yeah, Jeepers Creepers. It's got a cycle where it wakes and sleeps, which is a little sad though. Feels like the phoenix to me. You rise and you fall. You rise and you fall. Because I take the phoenix as a positive metaphor. I never use it for negative. You rise from your own ashes. Of when people think you're down and beaten, you rise from your own ashes, stronger, better, faster, and wiser. But you could argue it's the same thing with Pennywise, which is just like yeah, Jeepers Creepers. But damn, yeah. But once I know you need me to exist, bitch, you're beat. You are beat. I will find a way. I'm doing Kamartaj spells like Doctor Strange and freaking Constantine. You are beat. You can be beaten. You project. If you can project, I can project. Just like Freddy, you can come into my sleep. Oh, don't worry, I got goodness for you. I got good. Ain't no way you're that powerful. Somebody made you. Something made you. You got powers. I can find my own powers, create my own powers. Bitch is alchemy. Get the fuck out of here with your shit. I'm not disputing that you're not powerful, but I can still beat you nicely. Nicely. Good trope. Yeah, the bully trope is so annoying to watch. So infuriating to watch on the screen. I feel sometimes if you want to do a bully trope, you want to minimize it because otherwise, I'm like, dude, why is it? Anyway, I guess when people will say when you're in the thing, it's different than when you're watching it. That's why I say some people, when they find their daddy's pew pew and they pop in your brain, oh, it was such a nice kid. Yeah, yeah, but at least you got his comeuppance or she got her comeuppance. I don't like when people finally snap and then they say I need to deal with it myself since the teachers ain't doing shit or parents don't believe me. Then everybody wants to start going to funerals and whatnot. Fuck out of town. I mean, it was written 1986. 1986. I thought the shit was older than that. That's young. I mean, it was written how many years I was born. That's young. To me, that's young anyway. But honestly, it's probably true that it reflect American culture. But honestly, not in the position to claim how true it is because you're Mexican. I hear that PK, but I don't know. I've always found it weird that a lot of shows or movies that have certain high school elements always have the pretty lady with the zombie girls following, the bully thing, and then the jockey, whatever, the guy who's into the American football. I just find it strange. It's just a trope they repeated over and over again, constantly, constantly. But anyway, that's just me, man. If I remember correctly, the shapes it takes are like based on the understanding of them or their victims, which is why oh oh. So you're saying it? Oh, this show has potential to really expound on this. But that's interesting. If you're an intergalactic entity, surely you take shapes of other creatures you've come across before. You could even project the fear of other creatures you fed off of onto other creatures. So if you went to Martian Manhunter's planet and they have a weird looking creature where I don't know. It's afraid they're you know what I'm trying to say. So you go to that planet and then you use the fear that they felt, use it against your new prey, like Ben 10. Once I've gone to a planet and I find a new alien species, I won't have to transform to my previous ones. I just, I show off with my new one. And when I look different to these people that have never seen this kind of creature before, yeah. So it's like a darker version of Ben 10. Homeboy is shapeshifting to different aliens. But if you're damn, that's disgusting. I thought we just shapeshift into what it wants to, rather than shapeshifting what you're afraid of. But then again, that's easy, isn't it? If you don't like spiders, into spiders, okay, cool. I'm almost caught up with the comments. They also said in the podcast that they originally wanted to have 3 movies instead of um and the studio said no. If this show does well, already the first episode alone is fire. If the show does well, I said it. I said it. These are the motherfuckers that stop good shit from happening. I'm trying to figure out the math. Is it better to do a show and make more money, or is it better to do a movie and make more money? So this could have probably been the third. No, this wouldn't have made sense. Oh, there was good. Oh man, shit. Instead of 2017, 19, the studio said no, and now they want to make each season a different period every 27 years. Ooh! Ooh, yo, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Appreciate you, Pedro, for that little update. I'm digging that. If they're treating this thing, yo, let me pause on that. Let me take that in. That's what she said. Clearly, what she said. Yeah, let me take that in. Damn, dude, that's clean, clean, simple concept, but clean, effective. Absolutely effective. So that means you ain't gotta stress. It's new characters every time. You can have a cliffhanger ending for one season, never to return. You can have a good ending for another season, never to return. You could have a bad ending for another season, never to return. You could have a nice callback though. No, but that's too much. No, about to say you could reintroduce different like all the characters from different seasons, like come to meet each other, like some happenstance happens and they happen to meet each other in another season, like to tie up the whole thing and then they fight. Yeah, maybe that's too much. But wow, I gotta give him kudos for that. HBO, okay, 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 okay. I gotta give him kudos for that one. Smart move. Smart move to just have one season, one people. That means everyone gets to eat. New actors, new locations, new makeup artists, or if you bring up, yeah, everyone gets to eat. That's good. It's good. That's very good. Almost like American Horror Story, aside from rotating some actors. That's good. I like that very much. Oh, that's a dope idea. That's a dope idea. Every 27 years, this works. I would love to see a Jeepers Creepers show. I would truly love to see that one. But yeah. Nice one, Pedro. Nice one, Pedro. Thank you for that update, man. That's beautiful. No, it's not a turtle, but it's what? Oh no, no, it's not a turtle, but a turtle puke our universe. I don't get that. Wait, what? Puke? Turtle puke? After feeling sick in the stomach. Okay, now I really need to Google this whole thing. Shapeshifting alien. So technically, Pennywise is an alien, right? Technically, an alien species or a shapeshifting entity. Because if you're an alien species, you're a very, very powerful alien species. That means you're using your mind to project. That is powerful. You're projecting fear tangibly and intangibly. That is a very, very powerful ability. If you're an alien, meaning a physical being, Meaning, if you're an alien, you have there's only one Pennywise, right? Doesn't have a family. There's no species of Pennywises out there, right? Um, that was not a joke. That's actually lore from it. We're turtle shit. So oh my bad. I thought you wrote that incorrectly. We're puke. Yeah, Stephen King was smoking some extra mushrooms that day, boy. Where did he come up with this shit? Actually, turtle is implied to turtle. The turtle is implied to teach the kids that what the whole thing is about. Through oh oh, that's in the book, but that will the show do that though? Okay, that's nice. So they're not alone then. It contacts it gets in touch with the children to let them know, yeah, yeah, just had to beat the thing. That's good. It's not just this whole let me just send this, fireball of doom and gloom and fuck y'all up. That's yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. Well, it didn't. It landed in Derry as much. What? Well, it didn't land in Derry as much. Oh no way, PK. So you're saying this shit already it landed before Derry was built around it. Oh my I did it again around it. Oh my goodness. Damn, that's disgusting, dude. Oh, their goose is fully cooked. Their goose is fully so any motherfuckers, they're finished. They're done. Their goose is fully cooked. Yeah. What's the point? What's the point? Nah, survival is minimal. At best, minimal survival. You'd be lucky to survive. Oh, so I'm assuming in its weakened state, hurling through space, and then landed onto that landmass or that location that became Derry after. So it's weak, it's chilling. It got his ass beat from another alien planet. I assume it's just there. Oh, I need to sustain myself. So it's not afraid of the sun like vampires are. It's just chilling in the ground. It's not even vegetarian or vegan. Bitch, you can eat apples, man. You ain't got to eat these kids, fam. What's wrong with you? Eat some apples, some celery, some pear, some berries. Get you some juice. Get you some mushrooms. Do a little stir fry. A little wonton, something. Some jollof rice, some rice and peas. Some good food out here, son. Some pasta. Spaghetti bolognese. Some good food. Pennywise, some good food. Slow your shit down. You gotta eat human beings. Fear tastes good. Okay, you can find a way to extract the fear, and put it inside these other meals and eat. How about taking the fear out of it? How about chasing chickens? Chickens be shook up of you. When you talking about only eat human beings, bitch, stop it. You lying. Change your diet, man. Be a vegan. Just suck the fear out of the people and put it into the chicken. You look like you're a magician. Do some space alien shit. Apparently, we'll puke from a turtle's belly. So if we're all puke from a turtle's belly, bitch, you can do anything. Just suck out the fear, put it inside a chicken, and let me stir fry that shit for you. And then you're good to go. The chicken tastes good. We put some curry powder on that shit. If you don't like curry powder, seasoning, whatever it is, you want it raw. You want it raw, nice and thick. Then you just put the fear in the chicken, steam, stir fry, boil. You want to eat it raw? Have at it, but leave these kids alone. Leave them babies alone, fam. Damn, nasty, filthy McNasty. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Pennywise is like Garfield. It eats, it sleeps, and it wakes. It takes a big game. What big game? It takes a big game. We're not really being able to back it. Oh, talks a big game. Gotcha. My bad. My dyslexia got in the way. See, homeboy said I said takes a big game. I said, nah, bro. Read it again. It said talk. It talks a big game. So it just happened to land on that landmass and human beings and migrating and all that stuff. Oh, look, new locations. Settle here. I wonder if it sees like a family of 4 comes to the land, I can just eat. If I eat all these motherfuckers up, they figure me out real quick. So it just waits. Like, how does it wait? Like, is it just satisfied? Like, we good. I just ate some aliens from another planet. So I'm all right. I'm all right. And if it crash landed, here as an asteroid. So that means would that be will that be pushing it to say it's got a spaceship? Because if you kill it, or if you shut it down, because you can't kill it, you just put it to sleep technically. But that is such a cold shit. That is such a cold shit. Cold shit. That means, as Pedro said, they're doing every season with different time periods, which is genius, by the way. That means it's gonna go up in numbers after the season. You can't do backwards because we saw in the trailer that the asteroid or whatever it is crash landed here in this time period. So you can't go backwards, because if you go backwards, you're gonna spoil how did he get here thing. It's gonna look weird. Crash land, fly away. Crash land, fly away. Like it's a holiday resort. Oh, these motherfuckers taste good. But Earth, oh damn, them dudes taste the best. Martians is all right. Thanagarians is cool. Green Lantern Corps tastes all right. But Earthlings, ooh wee. Let me go back there and crash land again. That looks weird. So that means it's got to go up in numbers. It's got to be a different time period, but up in numbers, not downwards. But that sucks. That really sucks. Of all the planets in the galaxy, in the cosmos, of all the circumstances, what if Earth was just rotating in a different rotation at a particular time, and this thing would have just probably zoomed past us? But maybe it's a gravitational pull. We're just probably flying and like, oh, whoa, I'm getting pulled into Earth. What is this? What is this? And just crash landed. That sucks. Absolutely. You know what it is? We're just chilling. We're even just figuring out, say, hey, all this racism shit, cut it out. You do you over there, I do me over there. Religion? Nah. I don't want to be no Muslim or Islam. I just want to be me. Well, that's against the Lord. What Lord, bitch? Do you, fam? Okay, you salute like this. All right, cool. We salute like this. Oh, we salute like this. Oh, just be over there. All right. Be at peace with your soul. Let me chill. Not knowing you're building a civilization on this motherfucker who just probably sleeping, just heard you guys bitching. Who the fuck talking up there, man? Why y'all making noise? Why y'all bitching like this? I'm trying to sleep, fam. All right. I've been in space. You know what it is to be in space for this long? Flying through the cosmos? Shit is tiresome. It's hard, man. All right. I'm trying to relax and sleep. Y'all bitching over there. Talking about it's my land and your land. Who said you? Pope what? Who the Pope? Bitch, please. You just wake up and be like, all right, I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Oh, somebody smell nice. Somebody smell like they're afraid. They don't want to lose their land. Time to eat. Dude. Oh, that is such a nasty existence. Like, how do you get this bitch off Earth? It's just here permanently? God damn. Yeah, that one inspired to be a time traveler. I'm not kidding. I'll go back in time with new tech. Go back in time with new tech and wait in the corner. Watch the stars. Oh, there's that asteroid, bitch. Get your solar cannon. Pow. Shoot that. Get that bitch. What? Nah. No. I'll be the guy who invent time machine, write all the books and scripts like, yo, listen, this dude crash landed at a particular time period. We built on it. We're gonna go back in time and trace the trajectory of that asteroid when it came into our atmosphere. Shoot that bitch back with a cannon. Send him somewhere else. Not coming over here. Do you know what it means to have this entity on this earth, slumbering and waking up every time? Sucks. It sucks. I'm like, dude, listen, all this time out, all this eating in of fear. Why don't you do us a favor? You seem to like fear, right, Pennywise? Yeah. So I don't know why it sounds like that. You're right, I do like fear. So why don't you just suck the fear out of us? Okay. Suck it out of us so we get to live, more boldly, and you get to eat. It's a win-win. How about, like, you could put it in a jar and, like, vape that shit. You could vape fear. It's a new idea. Just chill with the massacre, Pennywise. God damn, you just want to feed on everybody. Slow your roll, buddy. Think about it. We don't get to kill you. You're doing us a favor, eating our fear. But I want the flesh as well. You could suck the fear, or we could pump the fear into some GMO bodies. How about that? If you like celebrities, we can clone celebrities. They have no minds, no brain, and you could just eat off, the GMO celebrities or GMO human beings. At least, you get to win. We get to be very bold. We can bungee jump, skydive, because you've let us go of our fear. No more fear of war and famine. We just take control of shit. So how about a deal, Pennywise? I want your flesh and your fear. Stop lying. I would negotiate. Like, dude, you're doing us a favor with the fear thing, but eating the flesh is we don't like that. What I would like is negotiation. How about you feed us the fear and leave the flesh alone? You get to live forever. I mean, you sleep every 27 years and you're practically invulnerable. You can fly, I assume, you can shape shift into anything. Dude, would love to have those abilities. How about we exchange? Give me some of your shit, give me some of my shit. It's a win-win. How about you gotta be so aggressive, Pennywise. You could be friendly, dude. Have you tried chicken? Chicken is good. Alligators taste good. Turkeys are good too. Turkeys is a good source of, meat. You could put that fear, we could fabricate fear for you. You got to eat all of us up because you can't fly out of Earth. You're stuck here, right? We're stuck here with you, stuck here with us. It's unfair, man. So how about a trade, buddy? Dude, you guys are cooked. This show is about to be lit. Hopefully, I'm not hyping it up too much and it sucks because Alien Earth was a massive disappointment. And because I've been beaten by these stupid shows relentlessly, zero hope. Zero hope. So this show got to do well, man. Got to do well. What PK is saying is lore accurate to the best of my understanding of the book. Yo, they better get Stephen King on phone call. He needs to. Is there an old interview we can watch? I need a refresher because this is some wild shit. Who did he go? Did he come up with? I mean, some people are plagiarizing. They're still doing it today. So I don't know what tribe he went to, and like what tribe is famous for revering turtles as a positive. There's every tribe, every nation has their own thing. Dragons, for example, is that synonymous with China or Japan? I could be wrong. Just like samurais with Japan, dragon is synonymous with a particular location. Lions as well. So all these mythical creatures, they all have a particular connection to certain lands. Yes, sometimes it can be plagiarized and made it look like it's their own. For example, the eagle is not just America or current America. It's ancient and then it transcends beyond America. So multiple nations still, hold eagles to high esteem. It's not just the current America of eagles. No, it's older than that. But the turtle thing, I'm trying to figure out where does that turtle symbology come from in such a positive manner? Like where did Stephen go to draw that? And then it's such a very specific thing to puke. You could say puke because it's giving birth from the womb, and yeah, but the specific is that pardon me, that specific word in puke, or is that you using the word puke? Like was it I gave birth or I coughed out? Even to say cough out is to cough something out, sound like it's force. Rather than there's a subtle way of saying from my insides I birthed humanity. But if you say I spat out humanity, that's just feel like, yeah, spat is you're nothing. Patooey. I was like, ah, damn. That's not a nice way to figure out how you were made. Somebody spat me out of their insides. I'm not saying spit is a bad thing, but damn. Message retracted. I wonder what happened there. I meant to say that I meant to say that in its universe, the world ain't on a turtle. Okay, cool. But a turtle pukes us into existence. Damn, that is beautiful. That means the belly of that turtle is something else to behold. Do you know what it is to puke out an entire earth? Or are you saying it pukes out earth or pukes out the whole universe? Yeah, somebody get Stephen King on call. We need to talk because this is a very elaborate world you built. Stephen King, we need to have conversations. Can we have another interview with King again, please? Because I don't want the old one anymore. Or maybe we should watch the old one because he might omit and change a few things if he has another interview today. Is he dead? Is Stephen King dead? Should I Google it real quick? Let me Google it real quick. Hold on. Okay. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. Then everybody should be on his cock right now. This is a very good concept. Should be on his balls. They should be on his balls. Normally, well, it is normally awakened by big horrible acts or tragedies. Oh my goodness, this show is about to eat good. So it's possible. It's possible that without Derry on top of wherever it was, that would not have awoken it in the first place. Ooh! So it's not even its fault that oh, it's good, it's good, it's good. We like it. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. So the shenanigans that woke it up, you didn't have to be. You have to come to. Oh, it's good. It's good. I'm still curious as to how it functions outside of having to be on Earth. Before it didn't come to Earth, what was it doing wherever it was where it crash landed? How was it? Was it nice? Is it friendly? Did it play basketball? Did it play space football, space volleyball, space baseball, space bowling? What was it like in other areas, other dimensions? Are there other entities as well that are as strong as it, as mean as it, or stronger, more powerful? What does it fear? Aside from its own demise, what does it fear? Are there entities that it is afraid of? Like, God, I thought I was bad, but these motherfuckers, nah, these bad boys is bad, you know? Damn. So the fact that all the shenanigans, so that means the people going missing, murders. Wow. So every bad human atrocity just kept on stacking up and piling up and then gave birth or reawoke. Damn. So that means you could have a very long slumber. So is a 27-year slumber fixed, meaning it wakes up naturally? Let's say there's a haven built on top of its resting place. Everyone is happy. They're living the perfect life. Will it wake up and start causing shenanigans, or is does it still sleep past the 27-year cycle? So up to the 20 for the next 20 years, 20 years has passed. The next 7 years now left is all goody two shoes, goody two shoes. Good. I'm not saying that to mock, by the way. It's all goodness and gracious, goodness and peace, harmony, balance. And I wonder what it looks like in like cyberpunk era, like way into the future with flying cars. It's just a weird idea just came to my head. So it's all goodness and sweetness and nice things, kindness and everything else. So will it still wake up when the 27th year hits? Like, yeah, ooh, bitches. Oh, well, you guys are all nice and oh, that sucks. I can't feel it. Like, what is it? Is it that it's fixed to wake up 27 years, or is it an added bonus that 27 years wake up cycle plus shenanigans has gone on? I'm curious. I'm so curious. You guys know the books very well, Mr. PK and Pedro. Ah, damn. So all the horrible acts. That is good. I think I'm going to enjoy this show. I think I'm going to enjoy this show. I hope it's good. I need something to wipe the slate clean of that alien Earth trash. It's still in the back of my throat, just there, just hanging there. I'm not gonna let go. Sit in the back of my freaking throat. I want this show to wipe it out completely. You know when you're like, I can still taste that bullshit. I can still taste that bullshit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this thing being awesome, man. So it's feeding on our lives more than fear itself. God, yo, you are in trouble. How you gonna beat this one? Shit! Somebody get Stephen King on call, bro. Just have a conversation. How you come up with this shit, man? How did you come up with this stuff? Beautiful allegory. Oh, they can eat. This show will eat. The fact you're doing different periods and different seasons, you are going to eat good. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, man. Don't fuck it up. Imagine if each episode. Nah, it'd be too much. He eats, sleeps 27 years, awakens, eats some more. It's a cycle, and the people in Derry forget about every. Oh, deuces. Yo, that means he will have such a tight hold on that town because anybody record any shit with new tech, nah. That means they have a time limit. They have a very short window of how many seasons they want to do. Because if you featured this dude, and we got iPhones in the era we all have iPhones. No, it's not. It won't work. Will it? Unless it projects its fear through the iPhone, through social media, through YouTube. Because it came out through the freaking reel in the cinema. Oh, you are cooked. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I got too cocky for a second. If it projects itself through the iPhones, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and any other new apps, anybody watching the iPhone is game over. Just come out and just eat your face. Oh boy. Or do the dead lights while you're looking at the phone. Oh my goodness. He ain't even got to move no more. He just be sat in his cave like, oh shit, I got iPhones? You got Samsungs? Huh? Oh shit. Wi-Fi, internet. I'll say less. Let me do my thing. Deadlights, you're all done. He just be just sucking people's souls through the phones. Oh, wait. You don't even mind if you record, like, oh, we'll never forget what happened here. Well, Derry will never forget. Derry, where, bitch? Shut up. Sit your ass down. Sit your bitch ass. If you turn on your camera, it's game over. You take a picture. Damn. Oh, these guys are gonna eat good. This show is gonna eat good. They better do well. First episode is killing it already. They better do well. That's what I'm saying. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. HBO, don't be stupid. Don't be bitches. Don't fuck this shit up, HBO. Don't. Because this episode, these PK and Pedro, and these two boys right now and making your show popping good. What? You mean the town forgets all the bullshit? Oh, that is cold. What? That system is crazy. It makes it hard for you to defeat me. It makes it hard for you to beat me. It makes it hard for you to defeat me. The fact you forget every shit, y'all are fucked. Cooked. Your goose is so well done. I don't even mind having some of that geese with you. Wow. He eats every time. Yes, sleeps. And wakes up, eats some more. Cycle people. There's it's a losers club. Forget everything. Fucking hell. The turtle puking is similar to Prometheus when the engineer ate the black goo and created a new world. Oh, that's cold. I see what he did there, but that was cold, Pedro. That's cold. Everyone hates that. Well, a lot of people who are smart hate that. My bad. That's a little rude. A lot of people who that just didn't work well. That just didn't, because when I saw it, I was like, you want to convince me that this pale looking blue thing created stop it. Son, stop it. Plus, what makes it funny is he had to drink the goo. So if he had like slit his throat or whatever and then bled into the water, and then that created everything else, cool. But he had to drink the black goo. So I'm like, okay, so the black goo is the most powerful thing. You just needed a DNA, which is your DNA. Like, could you have fed the black goo to like put it in the soil and then the trees grow, and or just drop the black goo into the water and then fish drink the thing and or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But you say you drank the black goo? Ah, you're naughty. Don't do that again. I was like, who's gonna buy this shit? Oh, come on. There's ways you can create a story and make it spicy. But come on now. Stop it. It's rude. It's so rude and insulting. You drank liquid and you gave birth to all of us by poking your eye there. What are you doing, bruh? Come on, son. What? You want me to buy that shit? Nah. It was good when we didn't know where this alien thing came from. He said he drank the goo. I was like, dude, are we serious? Bruh. Stop it. Stop it. Wear it. Golly, that was so annoying. When I saw that, I was like, oh shit, your movie's not gonna work from here on end. Your movie is not going to work. And they tried it too, tried a few things, cool. I was like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna forget that part. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the aliens and see the new things. Then the douchebag said, hello, buddy, to the snake alien thing. I said, yeah, let me just give me pen and paper, please. I'm just signing out from this movie right here. Thank you very much. Done. Sealed. Signed and sealed. Signing out from this stupid movie. No wonder Alien Earth is so dumb. They don't know how to write intelligent stuff. Nobody asks. I mean, some people ask where did the aliens come from? You can ask a question. It don't mean I gotta answer it. I don't, even if I'm the writer, I don't know. It just whoa, look what what's over here. Yeah, it just works. Stop asking questions or stop answering people's questions in the first place. Ask away. It's a free will. Ask away. He said he left his planet and they came all the way here. Who sent him here? No one knows. He just found it on his telescope and said, "Oh, there's a planet there that doesn't have life. Life. It's got trees, but trees aren't life because no trees, no trees, and then the mushrooms. No, that's not life." When you start asking questions, people start stuttering. What kind of shit is that? It didn't look like there was greenery. Were there trees there? Now I got to go watch the sequence again. I swear there was trees in the background. And even if there's no trees, you still got the ground. You still got green. There was greenery under the soil. So surely there's stuff growing in the soil. Stop it, man. Said he drank a black liquid and then liquid tore him apart. And then, ooh, you life. Bitch, you, man. I don't know how they're going to play this one, though. I don't know how they're going to play this one. But I want to see how far they'll go. Maybe they'll wait for the last season. Yeah. The final season to touch on like fully, not touch on, but fully talk about the space turtle thing and its origin. Surely especially if you're doing different time periods, surely someone's going to ask questions. Oh, this would be so cool if they had done it way back when. But if a crash landed, they can do back in time, not necessarily go forward in time, because like you said, the crash landed and it's been there for a long time, slumbering for longer than 27-year cycle. But all the horrific things going on Earth just keeps giving it more power. God, that's such a simple, effective way of writing, where you can just tell infinite stories with that concept. Smooth, I like it. I like it. And it's not necessarily entertainment for the sake of entertainment or whatever. It's you put in a mirror back on and people say, "What the fuck is going on?" Technically, this thing is this powerful because of us. Shit. And you can't even blame Pennywise. It's like I'm the strongest. You bitches is just doing dumb shit all over the planet. It's your fault. I'm here. I mean, I crashed on it here technically, but you know, I'm more powerful now than I've ever been before. Because if you dumb bitches, I come over here, let me just eat you up. Talk about eat chicken. I'm not a vegan. I don't want chicken. I want human flesh. Where we at? Where we at? I don't hate the concept of Prometheus. I hate the execution of the story because it has some big issues, including the fact that not as smart as, of course. You don't mind? Oh, nah. Come on, PK, bro, buddy, Kazi, fam. No. Are you telling me you buy the black goo thing? That's a lot. That's questions, man. A lot of, because one, where did the goo come from? Because if someone tampered with the goo or made the goo, what did they make the goo out of? Because that means, too much, too much. You can't just say liquid. That was in a jar, and the jar it contained this goo, and he didn't drink the goo, or he had to drink it on Earth. Nah. It's too much, too much. I'm asking, where did it come from? What did you put together to make this goo black? Why isn't it purple? Why isn't it green? Why isn't it yellow? Why isn't it pink? Why isn't it rainbow colored? Why is it black? Like, what do they put together? Because their chemical table will be different from ours. Why isn't it gooey? Why isn't it yucky? Or why isn't it a ball? Or why isn't it a pebble? Why is it liquid in the first place? Why isn't it like dust, like just like ash? No, it's too much. Too much. I don't understand. I mean, I don't want to shame you saying you like that. Let me not try to sound like I'm shaming somebody for liking that part of the story. That part, I literally erased it. It didn't make no sense to me whatsoever. It is too heavy, too heavy, because you're trying to say everything. It's not the story. Everything as is now is due to one entity sipping a liquid. Where the liquid came from, they engineered too much. Nah, too much. No. Because none of them bitches had hair. Did they have hair? And it looked like it was male, not female. Too even worse. Where there are other cultures that state that feminine energies is more prevalent than masculine energy, so therefore feminine created too much. That's a phallic thing. Phallic. There are other ways you can weave a story where you can watch it and go, I see what you did there, and I get it. But this one felt so intrusive and rude. It felt like a phallic. Even if the dude was deep dark brown or darker than brown, like pitch black night, I guess. But still, I'm like, no. If you said it was a male and female, I'd be like, you're doing the Adam and Eve trope, but space aliens. Nah. Because once you do that, we're like, okay, cool. You say you made Earth and all the creatures, or you made all the creatures on Earth. Cool. Who made Earth? Oh no, it was there. Okay, okay. So you're saying everything as is due to these two or this one pale entity with no hair? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Who made the motherfucker? Oh, nah, stop it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Because you're trying to be slick with it. No, I don't know. I saw that like, no, bro, dude, just leave things alone. You're trying to super answer something so grand. I'll buy it. I'm like, okay, cool. Who made the engineers? Oh, the engineers. Okay, who made the engineers? Or the engineers? Okay, who made the engineers? The engineer. Okay, who made the engineers? The engineers. Okay, then who made the engineers? Hey, that's where Ridley Scott was like, I was like, oh, dude, you stop. You had us in Alien and Aliens. That was good. Nobody asked who made them. But now you're saying everything as is. I could have sworn he drank this goo and then it went into the water. His whole cellular composition broke down. And then, why am I even talking right now? Just go to YouTube right now. Apologies for the mic. The keyboard is going to reverberate into the mic handle because my keyboard is situated right here. The mic handle is where I'm at. So when I type, sound feedback is going to go real quick. All right, let me type. Oh, it's going slow because I'm streaming. All right, cool. Do we have a new Black Panther, or is it because I just saw a poster saying new Black Panther? Yeah, that ain't gonna set me up. Do we have a new Black Panther? Yes or no? So I can stop the live and damn. Okay, cool. All right, real quick. So Prometheus intro. Prometheus intro. Does you have it YouTube? You got it for me? Let me just watch real quick. Okay, I think it's there. There we go. Again, apologies for the keyboard feedback. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna watch it while I do this live with y'all. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my! Somebody commented on my short. Some idiot commented on my short earlier and thought I was gonna. You people, that's why it makes me laugh. The bully thing. You type in a message saying "shut the f up, bro," and you just think people are so. Yeah, if Pennywise was a real entity, he'd be feeding off this current generation where we have right now. Easy. Somebody saw someone's video said "shut the f up." I'm like, dude, what are you, incompetent? And that's supposed to make me cry or something? I'm like, yeah, keep it coming, bitch. This is how you feed the algorithm, you incompetent whore. Keep typing all the negative comments so I can just keep giving you thumbs up. Stupid, unintelligent people running around in healthy bodies whilst intelligent people are sadly sick or ill or have something going wrong with them. All right, cool. Let me turn the volume down so it doesn't bleed through the microphone. Okay, shut up. All right, cool. All right, let me go back real quick. Apologies again. I might mute the mic so that way the sound doesn't come through the keyboard. My bad with the example. Pedro is laughing. No, you're good, Pedro. You're good. And let me hit play real quick. Let's go. Spaceship lands. Very huge spaceship, by the way. He's got the goo in his hand. Okay. Let me turn it on again. I don't know if is it coming through the mic? He takes off his garb. He's still got his underwear thing on. There's a black liquid. Gets exposed to air. That doesn't even look natural. He's ripped though. Where's he got the muscles from? Is he just built like that, or he just he's going to the gym? They have the gym in their planet. They have gyms on their planet. His eyes black. His eyes are fully black. Wait, was his eyes all black before? Hold on. His eyes are black. He's like they're fully black. Even when he's walking, he's stupid. The spaceship lands, but his eyes are already black. So the spaceship is right in front of him, and he's walking weird. Whatever. Okay, the garb is off. He's got 5 fingers and not 6 fingers. The guy goes to the gym. It's like a whole ceremony thing. Very short thumbs. He drinks it, no hair, no eyebrows. Does he have eyelashes? He's got eyelashes, and the spaceship watches him drink the goo before they leave. He's got black teeth, or is it me? Black teeth. Okay, now he's puking. You drop the bowl. His whole body's getting torn apart with the black liquid. That's fast though. He looks surprised though. Okay, his skin is tearing apart. Liquid is going through. DNA cord is tearing apart, getting transformed. Okay, and he's screaming like a bitch. Just jump in the water, man. You knew what was gonna happen. So what happened to the cloth he was wearing? Was that cotton? Was that polyester? What kind of alien cloth was he wearing? Because he had a robe on and he had a thing wrapped around his waist. Did that affect the biology? I doubt that. I doubt that. Okay, he's in the water now. So there was no trees around, just mountain, just rocks and water. That the blood is now the DNA code is writing itself. It's just growing. Okay. Then they're showing eggs mutating, just so we don't even need sex anymore. And that's it. Nah, I'm sorry. We're good boys and girls. No, thank you very much. Mm-mm. I want to know where that liquid came from. I want to know how you got the liquid here in the first place. What was your lab sequence like? It's a longer series, the longer. Watch this one real quick. I wish I could show you guys. I haven't done my setup yet where I can show you what I'm watching. Very soon, very soon. Coming very, very soon. And we can have some really, really fun lives. Really fun lives. We can mock some shows together, some episodes together, some movies together. Oh, I got some ideas set up. All right, let's go real quick. So I want to see if there's a longer video. DNA sequence getting torn apart. Okay. Oh, that's it. All right, let me go back to the beginning again. I want to see what was around him. Okay, my bad. So there was no trees. I visualized that. It was just rocks and yeah, rocks and water. God damn. Yeah, once I'm done with the live, I gotta watch the whole episode again. I gotta watch the whole intro again. God damn. What an annoying sequence to watch. That thing got on my nerves. I mean, I meant Alien, not Aliens. Alien created the Alien Queen originally. The alien was not meant to use people to create more eggs. Oh, oh, that's cold. Are you serious? So aliens created the. Oh, okay. That means they've changed this whole thing around too many times. I do agree that the alien story did not need a prequel. Just saying the concept, I don't dislike some of the ideas. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. The goo is supposed to be part of the biochemical technology that they use to edit DNA. To edit DNA. It's similar to what the aliens xenomorphs did when turning people into eggs. Mm, okay. But still, who made that goo is that's one thing that I don't think Ridley or whoever's in charge of Prometheus really thought about. It just came out of nowhere, and the goo happened to stay inside. The goo doesn't. Now I don't. My brain is hurting thinking about it again. It's hurting. It's does not compute. Does not compute. Have I missed other? I don't think I've missed other comments. If I don't hate the concept. Yeah, I like that. And then like the movie ended on a hopeful note that Elizabeth is gonna look for answers, completely ignoring the fact that it's given a third chance of the aliens genocide assault. That's a good point. That's a very good point, PK. It's a very, very good point. Because you can't keep living without keep living without getting answers like everyone else. Exactly. All right, peeps. We're about to hit a 2 hour mark or 2 hours mark. Thank you both for joining me. PK and Pedro. Always appreciate your time. Always appreciate you both being with me in my lives. Whether it's the videos I drop and you put comments. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for gracing my presence with your presence. Much appreciated. Welcome to Derry. Beautiful show so far, or beautiful episode. This is how you intro a show. You let people know we're here to stay. We're here to kick ass, man. It's about to be lit. I want interviews with Stephen King, man. Is he on board? Is he happy with this show? Is he happy with the go ahead? Did he give them their blessing? Did they ask permission? Dude, the whole earth is a puke. Now I got to start googling the lore of Pennywise. YouTube is gonna be lit with lore search and whatnot. And everybody else who's read the books, they're gonna eat views. They're going to eat views on their video because I want to know exactly how this thing works. We're practically a turtle's puke. That's both awesome and sick at the same time. Damn, I want details. I want details. I want details, man. Details. All right, peeps. Let me go out. I'm hungry. Got to get my dinner going. Then I can edit some videos. I want to edit the watch reaction and then put that on my Patreon finally. So if you haven't subscribed or joined or followed my Patreon, check it out. I'll put it in the description, or it's on my page bio. So Pedro, PK, if you haven't, I'd appreciate you both checking out the Patreon. I got to spice it up. I got to beef it up a little bit more because I was struggling to do the perks. And also, if you guys have any ideas for what perks I can add on my Patreon, let a brother know. I'm more than welcome to hear you guys' suggestion because after all, I'm doing this for us, myself and you guys. So we enjoy this whole family, this team, this community together. Love the movies, love good shows, love intelligent shows, love intelligent storytelling. I love doing these lives, man. So let a brother know if you got any ideas of any perks you can throw my way. Be like, sounds doable. I don't want to stress myself out doing content for the sake of doing content. I want this thing to be enjoyable. So I always enjoy doing these things, and I don't want to overdo myself or have a burnout. Anyway, I'm done waffling. I have been, of course, your one and only multipotentialite, neurodivergent host, the Kosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you for watching. Welcome, Derry. Welcome. Welcome. We're happy to have a good show like this. That I want this show to just destroy out of the waters completely Alien Earth, which I've not even heard of a second season announcement yet. That tells you how shit that show is. No no what you call it, no ideas whatsoever. No hint, no like we're working on the second season. Good. That's what you get. Deuces. How do you end the stream? There's the end button. Ending now.